Okay, so those people that I was talking with on the bus, with all that wild, turbulent, tense, crazy conversation in the 110-degree heat on the crowded Vegas bus. The two people you see in the video, mostly, my last video, we connected. We shook hands. We exchanged names and some contact info. We liked each other. Despite our disagreements, we liked each other. And we all agreed we didn't like the white guy because he was a jerk and he was drunk. But despite that nice human connection with that man and that woman on that bus, they both felt that it was okay to tell me that they would unalive me if I was ever in the same bathroom as their kids. And that I should find Jesus. What the fuck? That hurts. Where do you get off connecting that kind of fear and hatred with your religion? This is for all you Christians. What the fuck's wrong with you people? To say awful things like that to people. And they made it sound like it's in the Bible or something, those two people I just met. We're all strangers on a bus, and we're all agreeing on what we have in common and what we don't, and then that religious poison comes up. Why? She thought she was saying something nice. She's telling me to follow her God, and then immediately said she would take my life if she knew I was in the same bathroom with her. Not just her kids, her. That woman that was preaching about Jesus to the bigot who was picking on me, she was telling that white guy and the black guy who at first was picking on me and laughing at me. She told them, you saw it on video, she told them that they were wrong to do that because it was not a Christian thing to do. And yet this nice Christian woman who I like on a personal level, immediately I just liked her, thought it was okay to tell me that she would take my life. She would unalive me if she ever saw me in the ladies' room with her. Think about that, guys. See you in church, motherfuckers. God bless America. And I'm trans and I will not apologize. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing. I'm not going to take this anymore. And no other trans woman should either. Sisters, stand up for all of us. I'm doing it for all of us, not just myself. We're not in the wrong. We're not bad people. Why is everyone so scared of us and believing awful, horrible things about us? Why is Trump trying to erase us from existence? Destroy all funding and research and anything to do with transgender people. They're trying to make it so we don't exist and everyone forgets that we ever did. I've got thousands of people in the comments telling me on all my videos that they want me locked up in a mental hospital. They want to bring back snake pit hospitals just for transgender people. I had one guy threaten to unalive me if he ever saw me in public to protect his children from the sight of me. And I'm sure he's a good Christian too. Something occurred to me. And you morons, I try to tell you, I studied religion in college. Just because I don't go to your church doesn't mean that I'm ignorant. Because I'm not. I believe what I want to believe because I have freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. That's what this goddamn country's about. We are not the country of bullies and bigots and thugs and fascists. I'm not going to take it anymore, neither should you. Anybody. So I'm going to say it again. If you're a person of color, if you're gay, if you're trans like me, if you're anybody who's marginalized, fucked over, disrespected, we all know who the common enemy is. We all know. It does not have to be like this. You MAGA assholes you created this culture war, and you're trying to push it into a civil war. What's wrong with you? Read a history book. Oh my God. It's not right. And you know something, in the bigger cause of things, I know that there are plenty of good people who would fight for people like me, for our rights. I don't want to be the reason a bunch of bad things happen. Sometimes wars happen because they have to. There are righteous and just wars. The war against the traitors, the rebellion, the Confederacy, was a righteous war. General Sherman, you rednecks had it coming. Sherman's march to the sea maybe needs to happen again. What's going to be the first state to betray us this time? Not South Carolina, where I used to live. No shit, yeah. I spent time there. I know about you people in South Carolina, what you're like. Nancy Mace, who's afraid to go to the toilet in the same place with me. Fuck you, Nancy Mace, and fuck you, South Carolina, and fuck Lindsey Graham and all you pieces of shit. Fuck you. But I think Florida is worse than you. Is Florida going to be the first state to secede? To be traitors again to the American ideal? Is it going to be Florida? Is it going to be Louisiana? Because all the fucking hate comments I'm getting are from chicken shit people who have no faces on their picture. They're all in goddamn Florida. They're in Louisiana. They're in North Carolina. They're all in the fucking Southeast. And I know what it's like because I went to college and studied religion in the buckle of the motherfucking Bible Belt. And I never once became a Christian. And I never will. But I know you people. I know what you're like. And I lived amongst you before I transitioned. I got your number. You hypocrites. Go to church and learn something. Learn how to be a decent person. Don't give in to hate and fear. It's disgusting. I can't believe that that woman had the joy of religion shining in her eyes. I can see it. She's a believer. I envy believers who take comfort in that stuff. I wish I had it that easy. But I don't. She had joy, the joy of her religion in her eyes, and yet a minute later, I don't think I got it on video, but right after that, my phone died. And she went on to say that she would unalive me if she ever saw me in the ladies' room. Like a good Christian. And then my new friend added that he also would unalive me if he found out I was in the same ladies' room with his daughter. Yet they're both good Christians. See you in church. God bless America. But you know what? There's hope. Because I talked to both of those people. I hope I made 2 new friends. At least one. I like both of those people. They're nice. But they need to see the hypocrisy of what they're saying. It's not right. You can't talk about being a good, decent person who follows Jesus and then say you're going to unalive somebody for going to the bathroom. That's wrong. How could you not see that that's messed up? Come on, people. It doesn't have to be like this. I have hope because I could have given in to fear and I didn't. And I started talking to the man who made me feel very frightened at first. Not the white guy, he's a piece of shit. But the black fellow. I hope I made a friend out of him, and we're going to have some interesting conversations. Because I know he's all talk. He's not going to hurt me. I can see it in his eyes. I can just tell. But I'm going to win him over. And I'm going to convince him to see the error of his ways. And I hope that woman, my other new friend, I hope that she gets in contact with me. And the 3 of us can maybe make a video together. And if it's not with them, I'm going to do it with somebody else like them who has their beliefs. We can all find peace in this country. We can make this right. I know we can. We don't need Civil War II, no matter what some loser in a Hawaiian fucking shirt thinks. Screw those guys. You ever notice the people who call for war are usually old? Too old to go fight, so they send young people to do it for them. They trick them into it. Or they're too fat. By the way, I went deep into my comments today. 98%, 99% of every hateful comment I've been getting since July 4th, my Independence Day as a trans woman, God bless America, because that MAGA man had to fuck with me on the 4th of July, and I've been fighting ever since. You messed with the wrong American, my fellow American. Why? Because you think I'm the wrong kind of American? We're all Americans, and we're all people. We're all decent people. We can be decent people. Especially those of you who go to church. You should know better than to say awful things like that to people. How could you not see what's wrong with that? Shame on you. That's not what your religion is about. It's not supposed to be, and that's not what our society is about. And that's not what our country is about. I am raising my voice because I'm scared and I'm tired of being scared. I'm not the bully. I'm not the hater. I'm the scared person who's tired of living in fear everywhere I go. Online, on the bus, in the mall, in the bathroom, anywhere. I'm tired of living in fear. I'm tired of you being afraid of me. Don't be afraid of me. This is fucked up. Let's be friends. Let's talk. Let's work it out. Before something really bad happens to our whole country that we're all going to regret. This has to get dialed back, guys. It's getting out of hand. There's so much hate and fear. Those of you who have automobiles and work in offices, the kind of person I used to be before my life kind of hit the skids, you know. Lately, I don't have a car anymore. I don't have an office job anymore. I used to. But I was in a haze for the last 4 years, transitioning in an office, driving in a car to and from home, back and forth to the office, because I did not realize how much hate is out here in the streets. How much fear is in the streets. Try riding the bus. And like I told my new friend on the bus a little while ago, I'd like to see you walk a mile in my shoes. Put a dress on. Dress like me. I do it because it's the only thing that makes me feel right. They're preaching to me about how God created man and God created woman. These people on the bus who actually like their personality, but they were saying awful things that they don't understand how bad it is. Why don't they see that? It's wrong to say those things. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's just not. Come on, guys. We can fix all this mess. I really believe we can. We've got a few crazy, hardcore, radical, psycho fuck jobs and a bunch of bots from Russia or somewhere stirred up hate and fear on the internet. Probably 90% of the crap you guys that I'm getting since July 4th, all these insults and just awful things that are just filling up all of my freaking comment sections. You guys are... The people who are scaring me on the bus, the people who are scaring me at the mall, the people who are scaring me everywhere I go, people who stare at me and give me evil looks, people who yell at me, people who want to beat me up, people who say they'll unalive me if I go to the toilet. Those people look at that shit on the internet. What shit are they watching? What shit are they hearing in church? That when they go out into the public and get on the bus and go to work, that they think it's okay to tell me things like that. It's not right. I'm tired of living in fear. And I know I'm not the only transgender person living in fear. This has to be changed. Nobody wants to live in fear. And my new friend on the bus, that black man, he and I were talking after my phone died. He knows damn good and well how hard people who look like him have struggled in our society, in our country. And guess what? So do I. I know how hard the black person, any black person, has struggled in this horrible, evil, twisted society of ours. I care about that. It matters. Black lives matter. And I'm not going to be a typical white person and try and piggyback off of that and add some other qualifiers and other bullshit. No, Black Lives Matter. Period. And if nothing else, what I got out of that rather tense, wild, turbulent conversation on the bus earlier today, at the end of it, me and my new friend agreed the problem is that white guy who started the shit with me. He's the problem. Because you know what? Me and the black man are talking. We're not always agreeing, but if you play back the video and you start that I did catch and you put on the captions, you're going to hear where he's coming around and he apologized for calling me sir. And we were sharing laughs. We shook hands several times. We exchanged information. I'm starting to think another big problem is why people are afraid of me is that they're afraid to piss me off. And that's gotten out of hand. They're afraid, maybe they're so scared of misgendering me and pissing me off that they get tense around me because, well, that's part of the issue, but then again, I don't really feel bad about that. Because just imagine all the KKK fuckers that had to go to work in 1967 Mississippi with their black coworkers and try to behave themselves. Or choose whether or not to act like a beast and a horrible person to other human beings. Think about that. Right now in society, that black man knows things are not going right. He knows things are fucked. This transgender woman knows things are fucked and not going right. We are both catching hate. My new friend and I are both catching hate. But unlike that stupid security guard from the other day, this black man has enough sense to know who the enemy is and who he has things in common with. I care about his struggle. I want him to care about mine now. And that goes for everybody out there. And if you're a white MAGA hater, if you're willing to stop and take a minute and reconsider your views instead of doubling down on them all the time, maybe we can all learn something and get somewhere with this and fix things before our society explodes and we destroy our country forever or turn it into something that nobody recognizes or wants. Let's fix this mess, guys. Please, everybody. It doesn't have to be like this. Let's make our society right. Let's make our country right. And let's punish the evildoers who fucked it all up for us. Now, if you're somebody who literally listened to me this entire time just to leave a childish comment and call me ugly or crazy, man. But I hope somebody will start leaving me good comments. If you're on my side, if you feel like I feel, if you like what I'm doing, leave me a positive comment. Show me some love. I'm getting tens and tens of thousands of pieces of hate. I want to see some love in the comments. Don't hold back. Let's start something here. Let's make some kind of community or something. Let's make this a better place for all of us. And that goes for online too. Maybe first of all online. All right. That's all I have to say right now. But there's going to be more. Because you're not going to shut me up anymore. I'm tired of living in fear and I'm not keeping my mouth shut anymore. I love you. All of you. Stop hating me. Please.